Hello and welcome to the Coaster Giant channel. My name's Matt and this is our bonus day number 2 at Parque Warner in Madrid. First up, we headed straight over to the Scooby-Doo dark ride that we skipped on day 1. Okay, it only took us 20 minutes to get on that in the end, and the queue was like right back to the entrance by the time we were in it. So we timed it well. So negatives first, the queue line is horrendous. Like probably one of the worst queue lines I've ever been in. So it's a series of cowl pens in a series of different rooms. The rooms are all just flat. They've got some graphics on the wall, but they're flat. And it's a kids ride, so there's a lot of kids in the queue, which I'm not complaining about. That's obviously going to happen. And they were noisy, which again is going to happen. But the fact that there's like nothing on the walls to soak up any of the sound, it just echoes, and it's like, it was so loud and intense in there. Just like if they put a screen in, play actual Scooby-Doo, it might help to keep people occupied rather than kids just screaming at each other. And just put some carpet on the walls or something to soak it up. But the ride itself was actually a nice surprise. I was expecting it to be an old style dark ride that had just been rethemed, but it wasn't. It was a trackless dark ride. The trackless part of it didn't actually do anything. It could have been tracked and it would make no difference. I don't understand why they do trackless dark rides that just run the same circuit with no interaction with the other cars or anything, but it was good. The set pieces were really good. It was all very neon and 3D based. It was a shooting ride, so you shot targets. There's quite a few that weren't working, but the ones that were working, when you hit them, stuff happened, stuff would pop out, set off sound effects. So yeah, the ride itself was great. The queue was flipping awful, but we did it in 20 minutes, so I can't complain. Right, we're going to go and do some re-rides on coasters. We did all of these coasters in the day 1 vlog that's already on the channel, so you can see all of our thoughts in that. I'm not going to repeat it all in this vlog, unless our opinion on anything changes. Like, if we actually get a smooth ride on Superman today, I will let you know. Wow. Stuntfall, the inverted boomerang, is one of my favourite new coasters of this trip. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about them all again, but we just got a front row, which made for a totally different experience. When you start and you're on the front row, you're winched up backwards up the first spike on the left hand side, and you're just facing the ground, and it feels so high when you're up there. And then you travel back through that support structure that all seems really near your feet. And it was glass smooth. The whole forward facing section was really, really smooth, really intense as you were pushed through that loop with the train behind you. And then you go up the second spike, and obviously you're at the highest point of the ride then because you're on the front of the train. And the free fall backwards from that is absolutely mad. I've always said I'd love to do Oblivion backwards. And this gives that kind of feeling that I would want from that. So we literally free fall, you're not in your seat, and then you do all the inversions again. We did get a couple of head knocks on the Cobra roll as the rest of the train pulled us through the last little twists. But that is such a good coaster. It looks like it would be really janky and horrible, and it's really not. It rides really nice. I can't praise that enough. I absolutely loved that. It was so good, so good. Definitely a totally different experience on the front row. So if you can get on the front in the front car, then do it. We actually asked if we could do that, and the staff were really nice, really friendly, and they were like, yeah, no problem, let us stand to one side. And then we waited for the front row on the next train. They've got a break dance, and we didn't do it the other day. And there's only a little queue as well, so I might even get on this cycle. That was so good. That was the best breakdance I've done for ages. Really fast. The cycle was really good as well. It was kind of like mixing the speed, so it was like fast 1 minute, then it go a bit slower, then it changed direction, then it go faster, and then you went really fast for the finale. Really enjoyed that. Okay, next up today we're doing the shot and drop towers. These things look very big. We didn't do it the other day. I'm not going to think about it. There's a little bit of a wait. It doesn't look too bad. Let's see what the board is saying. There's no board. Okay, it's posted as a 25-minute wait, but we haven't done it, so let's go on. It's a nice shaded queue line, as are most of them. I think they're only running one tower today. They were running two the other day. It looks like just the one is working today.
Bah, la prochaine fois, si t'arrives toi, tu peux pas éviter sur ça. C'est comme ça que moi je te dis.
So, as you've seen from the footage I've just put in, they're shot and drop towers. And every single cycle until we got on was a shot, and then it took them to the top, held them for ages, and then drops them. And it started really well. We got the shot, and we were getting shot of the tower as Batman was on the trims on the top of the top hat. So amazing, give you an amazing view of the layout of the whole of the park. The views were incredible, and I was really looking forward to them being winched back up to the top so you could get a really good look down. And unfortunately, it shot us, bounced us a few times, and then brought us back down. They were in the process of opening a second tower, so I don't know if that changes how they operate it. So that was a bit disappointing, but the actual shot and the views were incredible. Gutted about this one. This is a B&M invert, Shadows of Arkham. It's a clone of Batman. There's quite a few of these clones around, but I've never done one, so I was really excited. It's got a really tight loop, 0 G rolls, there's corkscrews over there, another loop. I would have loved to get on this. I love B&M inverts, but it's been closed for a couple of weeks, so we did know that it was, well, we knew pretty much that we were going to be missing out on this one. There's scaffolding up on the lift hill just up there, so obviously doing some work on it. This is really handy. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they've got vending machines near some of the toilets with everything from plasters to bite stuff, creams, sun creams, all the handy stuff you might need that you might have forgotten just in these vendors. Okay, I was not impressed with this one at all the other day. It's placed on a 25-minute wait. Let's hope that it's on 2 trains today and hope that we get a bit of a smoother ride. So we've only waited 10 minutes for this. We've got row 6. Let's find out if it's any better than row 4. We still got a rattle, but I didn't think it was anywhere near as bad. But Claire felt like exactly the same as the other day. So maybe being a bit further back in the train does help, but still giving Claire a headache. So still not the most comfortable ride, and it's making a really weird noise as well as it leaves the station. At least they were running 2 trains today. It did open in 2002, so here's a fairly old coaster now, but definitely doesn't feel like it's running right. That weird noise at the start, I don't know if it's like just needs new wheels maybe, who knows. So today for food we went to Jack's Fish Market. I don't know why it's called a fish market because there's no fish on the menu. We got a pizza, large fries and a medium drink. It was €13, so it works out about, no sorry, €15, worked out at £13. But you do get £1 back, well, €1 back if you return the cup. Our pizza was very nice and the chips are very much like good McDonald's fries. So worth the money, nice and full now. We wandered over back towards the Rapids and then just past the Rapids entrance. There's a whole other area that I didn't even notice the other day, and check out the carousel. It's got all of my favourite Looney Tunes characters on. So I'm going to get on this and ride Roadrunner. They've got one of the little firefighter rides, there's a monorail up here, and they've got one of them horrible flat rides. I was saying that, I've never done it, but like hero style restraints where you lie on your stomach and it just flies you around. Probably not the best after pizza. So I'm going to go and check out the monorail. It's only running a few different cars and there's a bit of a queue, but it'll be alright. And I think we're going to get on that coaster again. There's a rocking tug over at the back there. Looks like there's a bit of a stage or something. The best thing about this area is there's a Flintstones car. I love that. So this is actually a Flintstone themed driving school. And cars look so cool. You can see this park's literally in the middle of nowhere. Right, we've done everything we didn't do on Friday now. Oh, Coaster Express has stopped on the lift hill with no one in it. That's strange. Right, we're going into Gotham City again. It's posted at a 35-minute wait. We did this 3 times the other day, so I spoke a lot about it on the day 1 vlog. So I won't go on about it too much, but it was very, very good. So yeah, 35-minute wait. Hopefully mostly in the shade. Then we'll get on.
media hora esperando.
3, 2, 1. Poison Ivy detectada. Maniobras evasivas activadas.
Poison Ivy, caerás.
No lo creo, murciélago. Parece que son tus amigos los que van a caer.
Tomo el control. Vamos. Agárrense fuerte. Manténganse alerta. Estamos casi a salvo.
Piloto automático dañado. Reduciendo navegación al 20%.
Les sacaremos de aquí. Máxima velocidad.
hacia arriba. ¡Tenemos visitantes! ¡Vamos! Perdón por el lío.
Over at Robinson Park Pantry, just next to the launches, there's some themed foods. I believe we've got a Batman waffle.
Los ciudadanos de la ciudad de Madrid nunca se rendirán ante ti.
¿Ya estás otra vez suponiendo que conoces un plan? Resultas bastante molesto. Nunca esperé que se rindieran ante mí.
So since I last saw you, we've had, we met Wildy Coyote and Bugs Bunny, and I had another ride on Sunfall on the back row. Wasn't quite as impressed, it was quite rough. I actually banged my head on the restraints quite a few times, so it's definitely a better coaster if you're towards the front of the train. And then we've done Batman, Gotham Escape, twice. Absolutely amazing coaster, love it. There's a weird thing with the batching on it where they leave you standing outside for ages, but then after the pre-show there's a big queue area, and for some reason they don't like to fill it, which I think is a real shame because I'd much rather be in there watching all the videos and stuff on the screens in the air-conditioned place than outside in the boiling hot sun. But so I don't know why they do that, but they do. But no, I really changed my opinion of this park today. Well, not changed my opinion, I liked it on Friday, but today you've kind of seen it in full swing. So it's been a lot busier, but everything's had far better ops. They've had 2 trains and everything that can have 2 trains. The queues have been about the same time as we had on Friday, I think, even though it's a really busy Sunday. So yeah, and more people being around just meant there's more of an atmosphere, and everywhere had music as well, so there was audio all throughout the park, which made it feel a lot better. But yeah, my full thoughts on the park are in my day 1 video. I don't want to bang on about it again today. So that's it, we're heading back now. It's the end of the trip, we're heading to the airport now, and then hopefully we should be back in the UK by midnight, which is very late because I'm already shattered. Thanks very much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.